All right, I call this one COVID vaccines, excess mortality, and professional reputations. Welcome to the Terror Dome, featuring Candace Owens and Piers Morgan. This is Otis 5D Reacts.
Otis 5D Reacts.
All right, this one is short and sweet, but I'm sure my diatribe about it will not be short, and hopefully it will be sweet.
Population has to be killed before we can use the word genocide. It's a funny little thing. They won't tell you. Population has to be killed before we can use the word genocide.
How many people have to be killed before we use the word genocide? Now, so we're talking about Israel.
Has to be killed before we can use the word genocide. It's a funny little thing. They won't tell you.
But she said here, I would stake my entire professional reputation on the fact that Bridget Macron is in fact a man. With that statement, your entire
Population has to be killed before we can use the word genocide. You got me. You go, girlfriend.
I'll bet you.
They won't tell you.
But she said here, I would stake my entire professional reputation.
So Candace Owens said that she would stake her entire professional reputation upon the fact that Brigitte Macron, who is the wife of French, I don't know, what is he, president, prime minister? You know, it's not America, so who the fuck knows what words they use, of France, premier, who knows, the wife of Macron, Emmanuel Macron, that it's actually a man. Right, just like Michelle Obama is actually a man. All the theories with that.
On the fact that Bridget Macron is in fact a man. With that
the point, I just want to say a thing, which is that these French journalists did an incredibly detailed, data-filled analysis that uses deductive reasoning to show very, very persuasively that this person is a man, not a woman. And Piers Morgan hasn't looked into it, of course, because it's beneath him. And that is the main thing. These fucking wanksters have all this shit that's beneath them, but they're beneath the people that look into things. And what I love so much about this sequence is that Candace Owens just fucking disrespects him entirely.
statement, your entire professional reputation goes up in smoke.
Burn. You got me. You go, girlfriend.
Because that is the perfect response. He claims the right to be the giver of professional reputations. He can giveth and he can taketh away. You have a professional reputation. Your professional reputation. Who the fuck do you think you are, you fat fuck? What the fuck? Who do you think you are? Look at this guy. Just because you have a fucking TV show, you get shit, you have a long history of getting shit wrong. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're a fucking TV journalist who's like on YouTube now. What the fuck? But they just claim it like it's the fucking thing to do.
$1,000 here. I would stake my entire professional reputation on the fact that Bridget Macron is in fact a man. With that statement, your entire professional reputation.
With that statement, your entire... And he didn't even look into it. That is the fucking... It's sickening. It's fucking sickening. I don't need to look into it because it's baseless at its core. That's what they fucking said about Wuhan labs. That's what they fucking said about Epstein. And they just fucking run the same fucking bullshit script still. They still don't have any humility. Bitch, who the fuck do you think you are?
Goes up in smoke.
Burn. You got me.
And that's it. Burn you. Because that's what it is. It's some fucking catty ass bullshit that uses a British accent and some kind of like, well, I was a TV news anchor to just put yourself there. And then tell everybody else, who do you think you are? It's like, bitch, who do you think you are? What world do you think we're in right now? YouTube is what's relevant. Candace is bigger than you are.
I'll bet you $100,000 right now that it is established beyond any doubt that she was born.
And then he stopped. So update. Then he just fucking, she did the fucking Pepsi challenge and he just, because that's what they do. They just say shit. They just say shit as though it's real, but it's all just fucking more of their bullshit. And they just keep going with the same bullshit. And I just want to be a part of the group of humans that is like, suck a dick. Your time is done. If you want to get in the weeds and really play, welcome to the fucking Terror Dome. Or did I say, is it Terror Dome or Thunderdome? Yeah, good. I was right. The Terror Dome. Welcome to the Terror Dome, like my man Chuck D said, right? Bro, like, you fucking loser ass TV people are all getting yanked into the world where we can talk back. And some of us have more audience than you do, right? Nick Fuentes, Keith Woods, they're ratioing fucking presidents, right? And the ramifications of this are so vast that ultimately this, in my opinion, the most likely ramifications are two. In the near to midterm, it's like giant war, just a giant like World War III style war, because the control of the narrative is so insanely important that they don't want to get dragged into this shit, because the next group that gets dragged into it is the politicians. Like the most recent thing that happened is that, I can't remember if he's Malta or Cyprus, something like that. I could be wrong on the country. But anyway, some EU parliamentarian just got voted in who's an influencer, and he's like running polls on social media about what his constituents think, and then he's just going to vote whatever the majority of them say. I'm not advocating for this. This can obviously be weaponized and gamed, and but my point is the trend, not the specifics, but the broader brush, which is that the people, which is social media, are tearing down the walls of all of these gatekeepers one by fucking one. Tucker is like the best of them because he just succumbed to it. Like Jon Stewart, he couldn't. Jon Stewart should be what Tucker Carlson is now, but he couldn't do it because he needed the approval of Stephen Colbert and, Bill Clinton or something, and he wasn't willing to lose his respectability. And so he fucking went on Apple, that's what they all do. That's what all the fucking wanksters do. It's like Barack and Michelle Obama and the Prince Harry and whatever. They get exclusive deals with Spotify, and then they fucking get canceled because the shit is whack, because they don't talk about anything that fucking matters, because they just think it's still TV world. And Piers Morgan is finding out the hard way, to his credit. All right, there are, in my opinion, there's some good things about Piers Morgan. I'm talking a lot of shit right now, but I'm certainly not giving him his fucking flowers, because I don't think he deserves flowers. But I'll give him his respect. He's going there. He sees what time it is to some extent, and is playing along. But he's still using these rules of like he's above people. Bitch, you ain't above shit.
Hey, you go, girlfriend.
I'll bet you $100,000 right now that it is
Yeah, you
established beyond
fucking
any doubt
totally
that she
reneged
was
on
born
that.
a woman. Do you
Said
accept
you
the
and I have
bet,
a place.
Candace?
Whoa, no. At worst, at best, pardon, Brigitte Macron is a pervert.
Done. Because it's the truth with a capital T. Truth. The official fucking story is that she met him when he was 15 and she was in her, I feel like it's her 40s, bro. I've never done this so far, but I'm gonna go there. How old was Brigitte? Oh, dude, are they like censoring it when they met? I'm trying to make this quick. I hope my query is sufficient. How old? Come on. 39 and 15. Bro, are you fucking kidding me? Bro, look at her expression. Candace too goated. Bro. It's like, so fucking what if it's not a man? Even though there's a tremendous amount of evidence that it's a man. It's a 39-year-old woman going with a 15-year-old kid. And it's just like, well, yeah, but it's not a man. Bro, what the fuck? What is this fucking whack-ass bullshit world? Dude, it's like, and the truth is, like, look, Candace so goated. Look at that face. It's like, at best, we got a ceiling and a floor. The floor is that this is a man who is in a homosexual relationship with the leader of France and was a gay pedophile who transitioned and met him when at 39 years old. Like, here's some of that. Here's the most smoking, and I don't want to say the most smoking gun because people might be like, I don't know, that's not very good. Like, at the exact age where the guy, her brother, disappeared and is never heard from again, and then she appears out of nowhere. She was wearing a scarf all the time, which is something that people do when they're having Adam's apple surgery. Just as this is the kind of evidence there is. There's so much to this story. Like, I don't want to turn this video. The purpose of this video is to just reflect on the fact that these fucking dipshit gatekeepers from television, from the fake ass world, are getting yanked into the Terror Dome. It's like, imagine Mad Max, where you got a bunch of crazy people, which is social media, and you got some like hoity-toity whatever, Piers Morgan, and they just get yanked into the fucking Terror Dome, and they gotta, now you're in it, and there's no escape because all around the edges, I know it's called the Thunderdome in Mad Max, but Terror Dome is, it's better. And you're in it. Like, there's no escape, and you're either going to make it out or you're not. And the vast majority of these fake fucks are not going to make it out. And their claimed ability to determine who has a professional reputation is becoming increasingly like, dude, you guys have gotten everything wrong over the past 20 years. Like, everything wrong. Weapons of mass destruction, propaganda, Russiagate. I mean, dude, I'm not even going to waste your time going on and on. It's an endless list of stuff where they treated everyone who was pointing real shit out like they're fucking nut. And then the nut was right over and over and over and over. And they're still not having humility. Like, to his immense credit, Tucker talks about, like, dude, I was a fucking idiot. I was fully in support of the Iraq war. I had no idea how fake and gay everything was. And now I know, and I'm deeply ashamed of it. It's like, Piers Morgan, you know what you need, bitch ass? You need some fucking shame, bro. Where are you? Where is, yeah. You need, like, yeah, you need to look like that. You need to take some real time and be like, dude, I got a lot of shit wrong. This world is way different than I thought it was. And, my bad. That's all anybody wants. That's how you get entrance into the fucking terror. It's like you get a Terror Dome pass, right? It's like a hood pass, right? People are like, okay, bro, I get it. I mean, you're still a fucking cornball, but like, I get it, bro. You were in your little world and, you believed and shit happens, but like, don't fucking front anymore. Have a bit of humility about whether you get to decide who has a professional reputation or not. Your professional reputations were all basically like entry passes to Epstein Island. Let's cut the shit about what these professional reputations are. Matt Lauer, like fucking Charlie Rose. Like, these are like the good ones too. These are like the guys that like aren't fucking scumbags, and they're like the hugest scumbags. And that's the at best these people are Matt Lauer and Charlie Rose. At worst, they're hardcore pedophiles and Satanists. And it's like, let's fucking cut the shit, bro. And like, it is the real world. Like, it's time to stop being polite and start being real. Peace.
Otis5D.xyz.
Go fuck yourself.